Hi, it's Jenny, the WIC dietitian, and today I have a Kohlrabi. You may have seen this in your CSA box or the farmer's market or the grocery store, and it usually has long leaves and stems coming out the top, which I had cut off and put on the grill to see how that would come out, and it came out delicious. But the Kohlrabi is a cruciferous vegetable. It's part of the broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprout, kale, and cabbage family. It's loaded with vitamin C for a healthy immune system and fiber for a healthy digestive system. This super veggie is a great choice. It is a vitamin C powerhouse. But you're probably thinking, what do I do with this weird round ball? Well, it's really actually super easy to use. You're going to want to peel it first because the outside skin is pretty tough. So you can peel it, you can shred it and add it to a salad. You can dice it, add it to a salad, or dice it and toss it with olive oil, salt, and pepper and roast it, and then just eat it as a side dish. You can slice it into thin rounds and put it on the grill, same, olive oil, salt, and pepper, and grill it. So it's really easy to use. And today I'm gonna make a Kohlrabi apple and carrot salad that I hope that your kids will love, or at least try. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to kind of peel away the outer stems that are still left on, because I want to peel this, and it's easier to peel if they don't have things sticking out of it. So I'm just going to take my peeler. Actually, I'm going to cut off the very top and the very bottom, and it makes it a little bit easier. A little core, kind of almost a little stem on the bottom. Put those off to the side, and then I'm just going to peel it. Just one layer. Kohlrabi also comes in purple, which is beautiful. It's always great to add a new vegetable, introduce a new vegetable to the family and try something new. So we're going to put this off to the side. I'm going to cut it in fourths, and I'm going to take a shredder and I'm just going to shred them. And I'll leave the little ends so I don't shred my fingers. Okay, now that I have my Kohlrabi shredded and I have my bowl, I'm just going to put it in the bowl. Set my ends off to the side, I'll use those later. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my apple and my carrot. Just cut the ends off the carrot. It's an organic carrot, I'm not going to peel it. And then my apple happens to be organic as well. So I'm just going to cut that into fourths. Just cut around the core. And add my carrot to the bowl. I'm leaving the peel on. It adds a nice color, and it has the vitamins and minerals in the peel anyway. So that's it. Oh, got a seed in there. So just the apple, carrot, and the Kohlrabi. I'm just going to mix it up. And then I'm going to make a super easy dressing. You can squeeze the water out of here if you want, but if you're just going to make it straight for dinner, if you're going to eat it right away, then you don't have to squeeze it out. If you're going to make a lot of it and it's going to sit overnight, then it's going to get a little watery, so you might want to squeeze out the excess water. And then I'm just going to chop up the rest of my little veggie ends and add that to it. So now I'm going to make a super easy, simple orange cinnamon dressing, apple cider vinegar dressing. So I'm going to take an orange, and I'm actually going to use the zest because I like to use the whole part of the orange. So all I'm going to do is, I happen to have a zester. If you don't have a zester, you can use the really fine part of the grater. the smallest parts, and you can grate your orange zest that way. So I'm just going to take the zest of this orange, put it in this bowl, then just cut it in half, juice it. This is what your sweetener is going to be. You can add honey if you want. I'm not going to add honey to mine, but if you taste it and it's not sweet enough, you can always certainly add honey to it. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. I happen to have some orange olive oil, but you can just add olive oil or avocado oil if you want. And then I'm going to add, and I just added maybe a couple teaspoons of oil. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And you can kind of play around with your measurements if you want. If you want more vinegar, less vinegar. I like vinegar, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to do a teaspoon of cinnamon, because I really like cinnamon. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper. Just to bring out, just a little pinch of salt, just to bring out the flavor. And a little bit of pepper. And then I'm just going to mix it around. Actually, I am going to squeeze out the water, the liquid from the shredded vegetables, since my dressing is very liquidy. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze out the water from the veggies first. So I'm going to add some raw sunflower seeds just for a little crunch. So I squeezed out the liquid from the vegetables because they were pretty watery. And then I'm just going to pour my dressing on. You don't have to use the whole thing, just kind of pour as much as you want on there so it's all together. And then I'm just going to take 2 spoons and mix it together. If you want, you could add a little bit of green onion in there, or a little bit of mint. Either one, kind of, if you want a little bit on the oniony side, or some chives. So that is it. Super easy. I'm just going to put it into a bowl. Super easy kohlrabi carrot apple slaw that hopefully your kids will love. Again, vitamin C powerhouse the kohlrabi is. Great vitamin C, great fiber. Add it to your veggies. Super easy. Grill it, roast it, shred it. Add it. You can just dice it and toss it in a salad if you want. So I hope you try it and you like it and enjoy. Thank you. I added mint to the salad, and it goes very well with the kohlrabi apple and carrot.